Welcome back to another movie review. Today I am reviewing the movie called I Feel Pretty. Yes, that is correct. The movie is called I Feel Pretty. It is with the actress Amy Schumer. Let's get into what this movie is about. It's about a girl who literally doesn't feel pretty. She feels like she is large, but she doesn't feel pretty to herself. She feels like, well, I can't find a guy, I can't meet anybody, and I put myself on a profile with my two friends, and we just can't get anybody. Nobody. I mean, literally nobody. It's very difficult. It's very hard. She feels like all they do is swipe and look at pictures. So swipe right to the left, no, and to the right, yes. And all they ever look at is pictures. But finally, she goes to a spin class. Well, hold on. Before she gets to the spin class, she feels so down in the dumps that she goes in the rain and she's like, I want to feel pretty. I want to feel pretty. I want to feel pretty. And she's like, it seems like she's praying outside. I just want to feel pretty. So the next day she goes to a spin class. And in that spin class, she gets a pair of shoes and she puts them on and she goes to the spin class and she's ready. She's pumped up to try to do this. And all of a sudden, next thing you know, bam, she falls off the bike and she hits her head. And from that, her hair gets stuck into the wheel of the bike where it pulls her hair and she gets hit again. And I mean hard. Not just a little bump on the head, but I mean like smack hard. And she gets back up and you find her in a locker room where they give her a bandana, water, and all this, and they're like, are you okay? Are you not gonna sue? Or is everything fine? And she's like, I'm not gonna sue. So the girl takes away the bandana. And in my language, what a real cheap ass. What a real douchebag. What a real fricktard she is. I mean, literally, it's like a girl just hit her head at your spin class and you're willing to take away the only incentive you're giving because she's not willing to sue. I mean, really, she could turn around and sue your ass and just say, you know what, screw you. But in the end result, of everything, that she feels pretty about herself. She feels amazing. She's like, look at my body. Look at me. I'm pretty. I'm gorgeous. I'm sexy. I'm this. I'm that, and everything. And, she feels pretty. So she finally gets a job and she's working as a receptionist for a big makeup company where she feels that she can put her input and everything and says, you can't just put a thing of mascara, like a thing of eyeshadow and expect them to not have a brush in it, because I mean literally you're not gonna go and buy the eyeshadow without a brush. It makes no sense. So she goes and she says that, and they're like, oh, that's genius, that's brilliant, that's amazing. And so they're like, well, we need you. So she talks over with them about more ideas that they can go with and everything, and then finally she gets to the point where she loses her friends. But she is in love with this guy who is like, in her word, in her language or her world, drop dead gorgeous. I mean, like, he's got like that six-pack body, that slim body, that thing that most men want, or every man wants, that slim body with the six-pack and those pectoral muscles and everything. And so she's like in love with him, but she really can't date him and all this stuff. But the factor is that she gets to a point where she loses her friends and they don't want her because they're like, we are the way we are, and you think we're ugly, but you think you're pretty when you're not that pretty. You're just like us, but we accepted you for who you are, and you accepted us for who we are, but now you don't accept us, so you know what, we don't want anything to do with you. And so that's what happens. And so she finally goes to this conference, like this thing where she talks about the makeup, and she convinces everybody that they're all beautiful just the way they are, that they are special the way they are, that they are just amazing. And next thing you know, she finally realizes that she's not beautiful, that she's like, well, it was just an act, it was just a thing. And she's like, no, I need my beauty back. So she goes back to the spin class, trying to hit her head, trying to figure out how to get it back, and she can't. But she realizes that it was all inside of her, that everything she's been doing is just because of her, not because of anybody else, but because of her, which is the most important thing that everybody in life wants to feel, that they want to feel beautiful from the inside out, where they can say, you know, I'm beautiful the way I am, and not just, well, you know, I don't feel beautiful, or I don't feel handsome, or I don't feel good, and, you know, I'm afraid to be myself, when everyone should be themselves. I mean, literally. It doesn't matter if you're a gay guy, a gay woman, a bi woman, a bi man, a straight woman. It doesn't matter. You should feel the way you want to feel, because in the end result, really, it's all up to you. It's up to you to decide that. It's up to you to feel the way you want to feel. It's not up to anybody else to tell you, well, you're ugly or this or that. If you feel okay with the way your body is, if you are a large person, who cares? Embrace it, make it better, feel good about yourself, feel them. But if you don't feel good as a large person, like I'm a large person, and I don't feel good about myself, but you know what? I try to work out, and I mean, it doesn't always work for me, because I was told I have low testosterone, which means that I can't lose weight as fast as everyone else, but I'm taking something for it. And you know, I haven't really seen any major results, because I'm kind of like on the sidelines of it, in the sense of like I take it today and then a few days later I take it, when it should be every day you take it. But in the end result, embrace who you are. It doesn't matter. Even if you're thin and you don't feel good about yourself, embrace it. Just be okay with who you are, because you are meant to be who you are meant to be. It doesn't matter what gender you are. It doesn't matter what sexuality you are. It doesn't matter. The factor is you be you, and that's all that matters. Just like this girl, she learned to be herself, just to be herself. And that's one of the biggest things that we can do, all of us, because it's very hard to be ourselves. So if you enjoyed watching this video, please hit that thumbs up button. If you are new to my channel, please subscribe below. Don't forget to subscribe. It's very important to help me out, to bring more videos for you. Also, if there's a movie you want me to review that's on Netflix, or that I can find on YouTube or somewhere, please let me know. I will review it. Also, if I can rent it, then that's good too. So let me know what you want me to review, and I will review it in the comments below. Please put that in the comments below. Also, remember, I upload a video every day except for Sundays. And that is because of personal reasons, but it's every day except for Sundays.